Okay, students, good morning, all of you. So, we are discussing linear equations in two variables topic. In that, we are discussing actually graph of the linear equations in two variables. We are discussing exercise 10.3 now. Okay, so we'll continue exercise 10.3. In the last exercise 10.3. Okay, in the last class we discussed total 5 problems of exercise 10.3. Today we have to continue this exercise with the sixth one. Okay, so now we have to solve the sixth problem. Is that clear? Now we have to solve the sixth problem. Sixth problem is like this. I'm going to read the question, listen carefully, and I'll ask the question, you have to give the answer. Okay, if the work done by a body, if the work done by a body on application of some constant force, is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body. You all know this topic in the science topic, no? If we applied some force, okay, if we applied some force of some for some object, then that object will move to another one place, no? Distance traveled, so their work will be done, no? Okay, work done. So one object will move from one place to another place by applying one constant force. Okay, so this is actually science topic. You all know this topic. Okay, work done by a body on application of some constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body. Express this in the form of an equation in two variables. Express this in the form of an equation in two variables and draw the graph of the same by taking the constant force as 5 units. Here they have mentioned that constant force is 5 units only. They have clearly mentioned that constant force is 5 units. Okay. Yes, next. Also read from the graph. After drawing the graph of work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 units and 0 units. This is after the graph. After the graph, just from the graph we have to read the value. So that is second part. So first part is actually we have to form the equation. Now in science, okay, according to science, can you tell me the statement? Can you tell me the expression? Work done by the body is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body. How can you represent that one? Work done by the body. Can you indicate it by W? Work done by the body. Yes, I need that expression. Work done by the body on application of some constant force. On application of some constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body. Distance traveled by the body in the sense. Yes, you have to give the answer for this question. Next, mathematical expression I will give. Mathematical expression I will give. Now you have to tell me for this answer. I'm waiting for your answer. Many students raised the hand, no? You have finished the work. Then how you solved that problem actually? How you solved that problem actually? Yes, what happened? Network is there now. I'm waiting for the answer, students. Hello? Right. Hello? Yes, how many of you got y is equal to 5x? Yeah, Vaishnavi Aragde, Swasti. Okay, next. I got one second. I got w is equal to 5x. Yes, of course, same answer only. W, but we are considering that w as y, Danya, here. Okay, but w we have to take it as y, no? Because we are using the x and y variables, or in all the problem we are using x and y variable, no? So that's why you have to change the w as y, that's it. Okay, remaining all correct only. So you have to take w as y. Okay, you have got the right answer only. Yes, w is equal to y we have to take. W is equal to 5x. That is y is equal to 5x. Got the idea of this one? So work done is directly proportional to distance traveled by the object. Then work done which is equal to constant force into distance traveled. Okay. So then W is equal to phi s, that is Y is equal to phi into x. So here W and S, we are not using that variables. No, we are using x and y variables. So let us replace W as y, okay, S as x. Then you got the linear equation as y is equal to phi x. Now can you prepare the solution table for this? You can prepare the solution table for this. No, very simple equation actually. So then you can draw the graph. Okay. See here x, y, then x comma y. You can find out many solution here. X is your choice. So I am going to take, okay, 1, 2, 3, or you can take -2 also. So that is your wish. So next two, x is equal to 0. X is 0 in the sense 5 into 0 is 0. So 0 comma 0 is the first solution. Then x is equal to 1. 5 into 1, that is 5. 1 comma 5. We'll take +2 only. So +2. 5 2 is 10. Okay, 2 comma 10. Then +3. +3 which is equal to 5 3 is 15. That is 3 comma 15. 3 comma 15. Got the idea of this one now? Now can you draw the graph of this equation? Yes, you can plot these points on the graph paper. Now this is easy part. That is, you have to complete that work. Next, for this only, they have add one question. That is, if read from the graph. Actually, they have given that read from the graph. Okay, work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 units. Distance traveled by the body 2 units idre. Distance traveled by the body ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು. Okay, distance traveled 2 units ಇದ್ರೆ work done ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ 10. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಟು ಸೇಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 2 units ಇದ್ರೆ work done actually distance traveled by the body. See here, also read from the graph that work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 units. If x is distance traveled by the body alva, if the distance traveled by the body is 2 units, then the work done is 10. Okay, next second question, 0 units. If the distance traveled by the 0, then work done is also 0 only. No, ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೂನೇ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಮೂನೇ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ಡ್ 0 ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಡನ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಏನು ಕೆಲಸನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಅಮ್ಮ ಹೇಳಿ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆಯೋ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಡನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ನೋ. ಸೊ 0 only. So distance traveled 0 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ work done is also 0 only. Got the idea of that topic? Okay, can you complete this problem, students? Remaining work you have to do. Okay, and I want to ask one more question. How you are writing actually graph notes? Don't do that. So we have followed one method for the coordinate geometry. No, in the notes only you have to write. So if graph sheet we have to do, in the graph paper we have to do the solution. So just do the problem in the graph paper, cut that graph paper, and you have to paste that graph paper in your notebook. So that method you have to follow. Otherwise, first and second exercise it will be in the notes, okay, and third exercise you have to search in graph book. So it is a hectic work, no? Better we'll keep all the exercise of one topic in one notes only. So that's why, so graph paper you have to cut the graph paper and you have to paste the graph paper on your notebook only. So this type you have to maintain your notes. Is that clear? Okay, now sixth problem is clear now. Mataji, I have paste graph paper in, okay, correct method. Yes, right method, Vaishnavi. Okay, so everyone have to follow the same method only. Don't do this in the separate graph notebook. Okay, because first and exercise and all, there we don't want the graph sheets, no? So that one you have to write it in fair notebook only. So then only for the third and fourth exercise we need the graph sheet. So that better you just take small graph sheets and paste in that notebook. Okay, yes, arithmetic notes only. You can write this in arithmetic notes only, not a problem. Is that clear? Okay, now next seventh question. Seventh question is also a very simple question. Yamini and Fatima problem. Okay, now let us read the question. Only equation will form. Remaining work you have to do. Okay, graph and all you have got the idea, no? That work you have to complete. Yes, now I am going to read this Yamini and Fatima problem. Yamini and Fatima, two students of class 9 of a school, together contributed rupees 100 towards the Prime Minister's Relief Fund to help the earthquake victims. Write a linear equation which satisfy this data. Write a linear equation which satisfy this data. You may take their contribution as rupees X and rupees Y. You can take the contribution as rupees X and rupees Y. Draw the graph of the same. Yamini and Fatima, two students of class 9th of a school. So together, ಇಬ್ರು ಸೇರ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ ಅರ್ಥಕ್ವೇಕ್ ವಿಕ್ಟಿಮ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅರ್ಥಕ್ವೇಕ್ ವಿಕ್ಟಿಮ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾಮಿನಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾತಿಮಾ ಇಬ್ರು ಸೇರ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 100 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಯಾಮಿನಿ 50, ಫಾತಿಮಾ 50 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಬ್ರು ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಮಿನಿ ಒಂದ್ 40 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾಳೆ, ಫಾತಿಮಾ 60 rupees ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇಸ್ 100 rupees. ಓಕೆ, so next what we have to do, actually we have to take so actually Yamini's contribution as X and Fatima's contribution as Y. ಓಕೆ, ಒಬ್ರು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ರು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ವೈ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾಮಿನಿಯನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ನೇಮ್ ಅವಳಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಲೆಟ್ ದ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಾಮಿನಿ ಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 7th problem. Rupees X. Okay, let the contribution of Yamini be rupees X. Next, contribution of Fatima be rupees 1. ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. X, okay, X is Yamini's amount, Y is Fatima's amount, but together they contributed 100. Together in the sense plus, no? So according to statement, equation. How can we write equation? Shreya gave the answer. X plus Y, Yamini amount plus Fatima amount together 100. So X plus Y is the required linear equations in two variables. X plus Y which is equal to 100. Got the idea of this one? X plus Y which is equal to 100 is the linear equation in two variable. Now we have to prepare the solution table for this. Okay, so X plus Y which is equal to 100, X, Y, X comma Y. So minimum 4 solution you find. X plus Y is equal to 100. I'll take this equation in the form of Y form. Y is equal to 100 minus X. Y is equal to 100 minus X. Now in this type of situation, how to choose X? Nodi, X is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. If we consider 0, 1, 2, 3, then you will get 100 minus 0 is 100 only. 100 minus 1 is 99. 100 minus 2 is 98. 100 minus 3 is 97. So that when you are drawing the graph, no, it will be difficult to rate the scale. So that type you have to do one trick. So what trick you can do actually? Here it is 100. So you have to take this one in the form of, so better we can maintain the scale. X is equal to 10 you take, X is equal to 20, X is equal to 30, X is equal to 40. If you take the values like this, okay, minus 10 also you can take. So now I am going to take only positive values. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40. So that you will get the nice graph. Okay, so X is equal to 10. 100 minus 10 is 90. So first solution 10 comma 90. 10 comma 90. Now X is equal to 20. X is equal to 20 in the sense your answer is 80. 20 comma 80 is another solution. Now X is equal to 30. Then here 70. 30 comma 70 is another solution. Then X is equal to 40. Then 60. 40 comma 60. 40 comma 60. Got the idea now? Why I took like this? So I'll explain. So now you have to draw the graph of this expression, no? So now we have to take the scale. See here, very large number, 10, 20, 30. All the values are multiples of 10. Are you observing? All the values are multiples of 10. So you can take the scale x-axis and y-axis multiples of 10 only. So 0, next to first unit, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so this is y dash. Negative side, minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, sufficient. Here, minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40, sufficient. Okay, got the idea? Scale, what we have to write this scale actually? Scale, x-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. 1 centimeter we are taking as 10 units, and y-axis also same to same. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. Okay, now, so first value 10, 19, 10, 90, 10, comma 90. This is the first point. 20, 80. 20, 80 is here. Okay, 20, 80. Next 30, 70. 30, 70 is here. 30, 70. Next to 40, 60. 40, 60. 40, 60. So you will get the graph like this. ಹೀಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ you do in your graph notebook. Okay, so you will get the graph like this, ಈ ತರ slope. Got the idea of this concept now, students? I think you have got the same graph now, like this in the first quadrant. Okay, yes, got the idea of this problem. Now let us work out the last question. Okay, yes, now last question we have to work out. Yes, now last 8th problem of exercise 10.3. Okay, in countries like USA and Canada, Canada, temperature is measured in Fahrenheit. Temperature is measured in Fahrenheit. So whereas in countries like India, so it is measured in Celsius. You all know this topic now. You have learned this concept in 8th standard, right? No, here we are using the temperature scale as Celsius scale. In actually USA and Canada, they will use the Fahrenheit scale. Okay, here is a linear equation that converts Fahrenheit to Celsius. You all learned in the previous classes, that is degree Fahrenheit, which is equal to 9/5 Celsius plus 32. Okay, so you all know this statement, Fahrenheit which is equal to 9/5 into Celsius plus 32. If we want to convert Celsius value into Fahrenheit value, we'll use this expression actually. F is equal to 9/5 C plus 32. For example, today's temperature, we have to substitute here. 22 degree, 23 degree, like that. So if we substituted C in place of 9/5 into C, then you will get the temperature in the Fahrenheit scale. Okay, Fahrenheit scale and Celsius scale, both are okay, different scale. Okay, yes, so here we are going to use, actually here we are using Celsius scale only. Now daily we'll get the message in the Celsius scale only. Okay, so Fahrenheit conversion, if you want to convert your today's temperature, Celsius temperature in the Fahrenheit, okay, Fahrenheit scale ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ Fahrenheit which is equal to 9/5 Celsius plus 32. You all know this expression, right? No, so now, okay, so first question, draw the graph of the linear equation above. So now this is a linear equation. Do you agree with the linear equation? Is it the linear equation, students? Here F is there, C is there. You can take this F as Y and C as X. Two variables, linear equation in two variable you will get now. Yes, now you can write F as Y, which is equal to 9/5 Celsius as X plus 32. Now this is the linear equation in two variables. Now this expression is converted as linear equation in two variables. So first question is, draw the graph of the linear equation above using Celsius for x-axis, Fahrenheit for y-axis. Yes, of course, we took Fahrenheit as y-axis, Celsius as x-axis. So now you have to draw the graph of this one. So how to draw the graph of this one? We are working the 8th problem, first main, okay? Yes. So now we have to prepare the solution table. Only we'll prepare the solution table. Graph you have to complete x, y, then x, comma, y. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now you have to choose x value here. So, but you have to be very careful. X is here. What values we have to take for the x to get the proper number? So if you take any value 1, 2, 3 and all, so you will get the fraction form. Decimals ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, point something ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So point ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay. So what we have to do for that? See here, 9 divided by 5 into x. So here we can apply the cross multiplication method. X ಏನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Yes, first c is equal to 10 ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾ, x is equal to 10. Okay, so first 10 ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಾ ಅಥವಾ 0 ತಗೊಬಿಡೋಣ? ಹೇಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ? 5 multiples. Yes, 5 multiples we have to take. Yes, of course, correct answer. Multiples of 5 ತಗೊಬಿಟ್ರೆ ತಲೆ ಬಿಸಿನೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ. First is 5 ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. First 5, okay, y is equal to 9 by 5 into x plus 32 is our expression. Y is equal to 9 by 5 into 5 plus 32. 5 get cancelled. Okay, so therefore y is equal to 9 plus 32. 32 plus 9 is how much? 32 plus 9 is, yeah, y is equal to 41. Right now? Yes, y is equal to 41. 5 comma 41. 5 comma 41. Now which value we have to take? Now which value? Can we take 0? 0. We can take 0 also, no? X is equal to 0. Then what value will get actually? Y is equal to 9 by 5 into 0 plus 32. Okay, so here 9 by 5 into 0 which is equal to 32 only. So 0 comma 32. 0 comma 32. Got the idea of this one? 0 comma 32 is also one solution. Next, 10 will take. Multiples of 5 only you just take. Okay, so here because in the denominator 5 is there. So next, third solution. Y which is equal to 9 by 5 into 10 plus 32. 5 ones are, 5 twos are. So y is equal to 18 plus 32. So y is equal to 50. Yes. So here 10, 50. 10 comma 50. Next to 15 you take. Okay. I think three data sufficient. Okay. If we take 15, what happens actually? Fourth one, y is equal to 9 by 5 into 15 plus 32. 5 ones are, 5 threes are. Y is equal to 32 plus 27. 32 plus 27. Yeah, how much? How much? 59. No one is replying me. Yeah, 15 comma 59. Got the idea of this concept now, students? So 5, 0, 10, 15, 41, 32, 50, 59. So what scale we have to maintain for this actually? Which scale we have to maintain? X-axis 1 centimeter is equal to? X-axis 1 centimeter is equal to which one will take? X-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 5 units. Can we take 5 units? Yeah, x-axis 5 units. Let us take different scale for x and y. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Here minus 5, minus 10, minus 15, minus 20. Now y-axis if we maintain 5, 10, it is so hectic. 5-10 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಹೆಕ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ 41 32 ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ 10 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಅವಾಗ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ 10 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0 ಇಂದ 10 ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರೋ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲೈನ್ 1 2 3 4 5 ಅಂತ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ y axis we have to take 10 20 30 40 50. Enough now? 60. Okay, y. So now here -10, -20, -30. Enough. Okay, so here we maintained actually scale. X-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 5 units and y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. Now got the idea now? Now you have to draw the graph actually. First one, 5,41. So x-axis 5, 41. After 40, very next line is 41. Actually, in your graph paper, you can observe the 10 sublines in the. Okay, so 541 is here. Okay, 541. In the graph paper, you will get the clear value. Okay, next 032. 032 is here. 0. Next line is 31, and the second line is 32. This is the place 0,32. Okay, next 1050. 1050 is here. 10,50 is here. Next to 1559. 1559 you will get 60 a kedagade line. Okay, so you will get the graph like this. Graph like this. Got the idea of this concept, students? So graph nimdi tarane straight line bartade. You can take any value for x. You will get the same straight line only. Got the idea of this first question of 8th May? Yes, got the idea now? Can we move to next one? Can we move to next one, students? Okay. Yes, this is the first main. So now we'll discuss the second main. Okay, second one. Same expression we have to take. 8th main, second one, f is equal to 9/5 Celsius plus 32. This expression only we are taking for the second one. So second one I am going to read now. If the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, okay, so if the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, what is the temperature in 40 Fahrenheit? Sorry, what is the temperature in Fahrenheit? Sorry, what is the temperature in Fahrenheit? We have to find out. So if the temperature is in temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Okay, so now what is the value in Fahrenheit? 9/5 into Celsius scale is given, that is 30 degree. Okay, plus 32. So 5 ones are 5 6 are. So next f is equal to 54 plus 32. Then f is equal to 54 plus 32. What value? 86. Okay, in Fahrenheit scale you will get 86. Got the idea of the second question? If the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, then Fahrenheit scale alli adra value 86. Okay, 30 alla. If the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, then in Fahrenheit scale the value is 86 degree Fahrenheit. Is that clear? 86 degree Fahrenheit. Got the idea? Got the idea on the second one? If the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, what is the temperature in Fahrenheit actually? So that is the 86 degree Fahrenheit. 86 degree Fahrenheit. 30 nammalli Celsius al 30 torsodu, Fahrenheit alli 86 torsodu. Is that clear? I got the meeting warning, students, but don't go anywhere. So we'll continue. One more problem will work out in this meeting only. If it is not possible, let us join with the same link for the last 2 minutes. Okay, so because we have to finish this exercise today only. Don't go anywhere. So we are continuing this meeting only. If the meeting ends, join with the same link for further last 2 minutes. Okay, 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, not 2 minutes, 5 minutes we will get. Okay, now third question. If the temperature is 95 degree Fahrenheit. Now the third question is, if the temperature is 95 degree Fahrenheit, what is the temperature in Celsius? Now third question. Now here 95 degree Fahrenheit. 95 degree Fahrenheit scale is given 95 degree. Okay, we have to find out in Celsius. 9 by 5 Celsius plus 32. So how can we solve this one actually? The 95 Fahrenheit scale value is 95. Then 9 by 5 Celsius plus 32. So the 95, 32 like terms no. 95 minus 32 which is equal to 9 by 5 Celsius. Let us keep there only 9 by 5 Celsius. Okay, now 95 minus 32. Fatafat you have to answer for this question. 95 minus 32. 63 pakka? Yes, 63 which is equal to 9 by 5 Celsius. Now what is the next step? Cross multiplication. 63 into 5. 63 into 5 which is equal to 9 Celsius. Okay, 63 into 5. Right now? Yes, right? Okay, which is equal to 9. So next to 315 divided by 9 which is equal to Celsius scale C. So what is the value of C which is equal to? 315 by 9. 315 by 9. What is the answer? 9 ones are 9 35s are. Okay, yes, 9 ones are 9 35s are 35 degrees Celsius. So if the Fahrenheit scale is 95 degree, okay, 95 degree Fahrenheit, then when we convert this to Celsius scale, then Celsius scale is 35 degrees Celsius. Got the idea of this one, students? 95, 9 by 5 Celsius plus 32. Then transfer this 32 to this side. 95 minus 32 which is equal to 9 by 5 Celsius. Then 95 minus 32 is 63 which is equal to 9 by 5 Celsius. Then so here cross multiplication. 63 into 5 which is equal to 9C. 315 is equal to 9C. 315 divided by 9 which is equal to Celsius which is equal to 35 degrees Celsius. In the Celsius scale. So if the in Fahrenheit scale 95 degrees showing in the sense, in our Celsius scale actually this is equal to 35 degree. Got the idea of this concept, students? Yes. So now we have to discuss fourth one. Okay, fourth question. Same to same expression, fourth question. So now let us work out the fourth question. See, if the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, if the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, what is the temperature in Fahrenheit? If the temperature is 0 degree Fahrenheit, what is the temperature in Celsius? Two parts we have to apply. First, temperature. Celsius scale 0 idre Fahrenheit ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Next in Fahrenheit scale 0 idre Celsius ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Okay. So now Celsius scale is 0. Now let us take Celsius scale is 0 degree. Then what is the value in Fahrenheit? That is F is equal to 9 by 5 Celsius plus 32. So F is equal to 9 by 5 into 0 plus 32. So F is equal to 9 by 5 into 0 is 0 only. 0 plus 32. So F is equal to 32 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so in our Celsius scale, if 0 degree is there, so that 0 degree is equal to 32 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, in Fahrenheit scale, so that 0 degree Celsius which is equal to 32 degree Fahrenheit. Is that clear? Now we are taking 0 degree Fahrenheit. Now we are taking 0 degree Fahrenheit. So expression is F is equal to 9 by 5 Celsius plus 32. Now F is 0 now. F is 0 which is equal to 9 by 5 Celsius plus 32. So I think you have got some idea now. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸೆಲ್ಸಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಯಾರನ್ಹೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 32 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ.